Kicks to shoot. Back to Portis from past the arc.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Doncic against Sexton. A three-pointer. Wiggins up again. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 6. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket and feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wiggins. Going inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. Down low. Porter kicks to Sexton. The kick out to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Porter. And it's all knotted up.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now. Knocking it down from the 3-point line. That's big.
Kicks it out to James. And he's good on the 3 ball. James has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Outside, Sexton drives to the hoop. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Inside Zion, just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Bucks trail by 5. Giannis kicks to Portis. Pass to Turner. The 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic looking it over. James a screen on Sexton. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Trent's checked in for Porter. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hawkins checked in for Luka Doncic. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bucks. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And I think for the Bucks, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
There's Smart after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
And here is Portis. At the top of the key, Turner. Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo dishes to Sexton, and the shot is good. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
He's the pass to LaRavia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
A different look for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Miles Turner. Anthony comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Colin Sexton. Now here's Anthony. Trent, a screen on Hawkins. Here's Anthony. There's Portis, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
LeBron against Trent. Smart on the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Bucks trail. Trent kicks to Porter. Smith outside. Back to Porter. Shoots the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Porter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down 3s, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Now James, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Hayes has got 5 points so far.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Anthony against Hawkins. Smith outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here is Hawkins, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Pass to LaRavia. For 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now here's Porter, guarded by Smart. Back to Porter. Sweet move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Portis. Porter against Smart. James in the post. Over Anthony, and another basket for the Lakers.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Free throw line jump shot, and it's good off the back rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, James. Hawkins kicks to James. Over Trent. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He comes away with 11 points. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Zion Williamson. Wiggins is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Jackson. Now Porter. Launches from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Porter. And they double up Doncic. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release on that bucket.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Smith is checked in. Wiggins finds Williamson. Doncic outside. And another basket for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter passes to Smith. Anthony on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Pass to Porter. Looking to end the run. Now, here's Trent. Defense is right there. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Lakers number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Anthony with it, now defended by Wiggins. Anthony, the pass to Trent from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Williamson. They get it again. Wiggins dishes to Ayton.
I love that dish down low.
And here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far. Trent setting the peg for Porter. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's Doncic. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
Jackson against Williamson. Jackson passes to Anthony. And a missed layup. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And 72% on the year, I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Los Angeles on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 5. Williamson, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Doncic comes with the double team. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the triple. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
Rollins against Doncic. Rollins the pass to Trent. Here's Sims. Trent outside. Pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Milwaukee shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Wiggins passes to Ayton. Rollins against Doncic. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Bucks trail by 8. Inside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner against Ayton. And Turner kicks to Giannis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Giannis has got 13 points.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Anthony. And it's Colin Sexton in for Rollins. The Lakers also with a sub. James has checked in. Wiggins passes to Ayton. James with it. Back to Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Doncic against Sexton. Outside Portis. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He's looking for Trent and finds him. Turner. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 9. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, James. Doncic with a screen on Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Milwaukee making a switch. Porter's checked in. He's off on the second. Back to Trent with the shot. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Doncic. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
James against Trent. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Back to LeBron. Doncic left side. LeBron outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Bucks miss again.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Doncic finds Williamson. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 16 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Ayton. James in the post. Defended by Trent. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Los Angeles, Hawkins comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Doncic. Anthony's checked in for Trent. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Smart. Porter kicks to Jackson. Wiggins against Anthony. Pass to Portis. Over Ayton. And he can't bank that one in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Back to Jackson. And Sexton has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Portis kicks to Anthony. Over Wiggins. And the Bucks miss again.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. To the paint. It's deflected. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Sexton against Williamson. Sexton the pass to Portis. Connects from three-point range. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
And Portis has become a bit more of a volume three-point shooter, settling into what they do offensively.
Doncic against Sexton. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Sexton the pass to Jackson. Here's Anthony. Covered by Wiggins. Jackson looking it over. Portis a screen on James. There's Porter with the three. Portis for three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Doncic. On the wing, James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porter. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Doncic. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17-point game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Portis. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a three. No good. Shot missing. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 15. And now, thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Bobby Portis out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Giannis in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
One-on-one here. Sexton with it. Now defended by Williamson. Williamson against Sexton. Outside Porter. Turner with a screen on James. 5 to shoot. Porter passes to Turner. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Portis.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lakers leading by 12. Wiggins outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Doncic. Averaging about 32 points a game, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Now, Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. Using his size, Giannis!
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Williamson from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with possession here. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Giannis against Williamson. Giannis left side. Back to Trent. Takes a three.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Williamson against Giannis. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Williamson looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, hitting the personal.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Doncic. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Lakers making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Smart against Sexton. Off on the layup.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Porter passes to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Laravia, guarded by Jackson. And it's Laravia missing. Bucks trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trent finds Sexton. Plays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
James in the post. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Laravia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Sexton. Wiggins with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
If you look at the work of these 2 players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard. LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Pass to Portis. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Porter against Wiggins. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. James looking it over. And here's Hayes. Smart passes to Hayes. Here's LaRavia. Stolen by Jackson. Right side, Sexton. Good on the 13-footer. Sexton's got 13 points.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Smart against Sexton. Here's LaRavia. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. And Hayes kicks to Wiggins. No good there. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's the Lakers on the break. The finish. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Lakers also making a change. Hawkins checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Anthony. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
You say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA, thanks. Pass to LaRavia. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Porter. Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Rollins checked in for Porter to the left side wing. Anthony against Hawkins. Pass to James. Finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him, he's in a groove.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Now Hayes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Good.
And Porter's not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
So it's the Lakers now. Outside, James. Pass to Smart. LeBron against Rollins. Outside for Smart. They push it up 4-on-3. From deep, Trent. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Outside, Anthony. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. And here is Anthony. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
James, the pass to LaRavia. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for LeBron James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Zion Williamson subbed in for LeBron. For three, Portis. The Lakers with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
This one for three. Rollins grabs the board. The Bucks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Portis finds Anthony. Portis a screen on Smart. Back to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to Smart. Pass to Williamson. Ayton a screen on Anthony. And it's Williamson missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Lakers. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Hawkins against Anthony. Step back shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Smart against Rollins. Williamson in the post. Smith checked in for Bobby Portis. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Trent passes to Rollins. 23 seconds left to play in the third.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Doncic with it. Pass to LaRavia. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 23.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip-in. And so it's Los Angeles, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Hawkins is out there with Smith. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Koloko in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good work defensively by Trent. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And the 3 off target. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Koloko. Defended by Trent. Scooped up. He can't get that one. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. It's Hawkins on the wing. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Koloko, and it's Hayes in the corner. Now here is Smith. Launches it. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Prince finds Trent, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy. But when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
And that one is good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Green in for Taurean Prince. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Smith dishes to James. To the middle. Here's Koloko. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Anthony. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Out to the right wing. Tries a 3. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The 3 from Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 12 points in just the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Green. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's James. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Hayes the pass to Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Out left to the wing. There's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here is Green. Pass to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Green with a screen for Anthony. 5 on the clock. From deep. Green, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 22. Now Smith. Here's Koloko. Here's Hayes. Off target from three-point range. Here's Green. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the paint. Here's James. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bucks trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green, no luck. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Smith. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. The Lakers also with a sub. Arabia's checked in.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Lakers leading by 19. Here's Smith. Pass to Laravia. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Sexton. Oh, that's blocked. Down low. 7-foot shot. And that's good for 2. Laravia's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Lakers leading by 21. Looking to get it going. Pass to Coloco. Sexton against Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Giannis passes to Sexton. Driving the lane, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen, instead creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
To the wing on the left. Here's Laravia. Antetokounmpo defending. To the wing right side. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Giannis kicks to Porter. Loads it up for Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Sexton against Smith. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pull up Jay. Sexton's shot is good. Here's Smith. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
Both free throws good from Turner. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williamson outside. LeBron against Harris. James kicks to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins doesn't go that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.